Hello guys, Vizarish here bringing you another Total War Warhammer replay with commentary. For today's battle we have the forces of Chaos, Warriors of Chaos to be exact, who are being led by Archaon, the Ever-Chosen, on top of his Chaos Steed. And we're going against the High Elves, who are being led by Alariel, the Radiant, on top of her Eagle. And yeah, this is a fun matchup. First of all, sorry about my voice. I've been sick for a couple of days, so yeah, sorry about my at least the way I'm hearing it, my voice sounds kind of weird, so I hope it doesn't bother you guys. But yeah, let's just jump into the armies and see what we have here. For my front line, I think this is a pretty decent front line against Elves in general, especially Dark or High Elves. We have 2 units of Chosen, a really strong front line, and infantry. Overall in game, they have really high armor, really high stats. 2 Chaos Marauders, something to just hold the front line, while my 2 Forsaking in the flanks just try to envelope and try to just pincer the enemy's front line. So that's it for the infantry. I have 2 Chaos Warhounds as well, both of them with poison. Really decent for catching units that are fleeing or units that are wanting to get to your backline. So that's why I have those fast moving units. We have 2 Marauder Horsemen as well, pretty cheap, pretty cost effective skirmish units as well. And I think never mind, we have 2 Manticores as well. I bring Manticores against High Elves and Dark Elves, even though I know High Elves have access to Tempest, because you need to protect your Hell Cannon when you bring it against High Elves, because if you can save it from getting destroyed, it's gonna do a lot of damage against Elven factions. I'm not sure about Wood Elves because they have easiest way of dealing with it. And High Elf also have some tools to deal with it, but overall stopping the Dragon Lords from coming on top of the artillery and just using their breath to destroy it is a nice way to do it, with a bit of support from Marauder Horsemen. And that's it for the army, beside the Soul of Damnation, a really great Hell Cannon and Regiment of Renown. We all have Archaon the Ever-Chosen. Let's see what the spells I decided to bring on him. We have Stand or Die, Foe Seeker, the Burning Head, which is a great spell for killing chaff and archers. And we have Cascading Fire Cloak, which makes Archaon much more tanky and gives him fire damage, not an armor piercing. And Fireball, which is a overall really strong spell. Kindle Flame is also a must if you bring the Lore of Fire. So for my opponent, let's see. I'm seeing 4 units of White Lines of Crace, and all of them have 6 chevrons. Yeah, 6 chevrons, 2 silver ones, and 2 silver and gold, also chevroned up a lot. 3 units of archers, the Fireborn, Regiment of Renown, Dragon Princess, and Illyrian Reavers, who also have some chevrons on them as well. For Alariel, let's see, we have Star of Avalon, Arcane Conduit, Arcane Unforging, Tempest, Shield of Thorn, so a lot of spells, Earthblood, Shield Stone of Isha, Boon of Isha, and 2 lore attributes as well. So without further ado, let's just start a battle and see how we're gonna deal with this army. So what's going to happen here, I'm just gonna use my Soul of Damnation to deal with the range units who are the threats here. If they get too close, they can just shoot it down. I'm kinda confident in my front line. My Chosen can stop these White Lions from getting into my back line, so I'm just gonna try to deal with them, moving the hounds to the back of the enemy's army. I realize my opponent is chasing them, so I'm just gonna go for a really long journey while my other warhound get to the backline. As I still haven't used them, which is a mistake because I was trying to save my Marauder horsemen from getting shot to bits. So we already dealt with one of the archers. The second one is now getting shot at. Unfortunately, that was a partial miss, more miss than hit. But what can you do? It happens sometimes. One of my Forsaken were able to envelope here because my opponent was stacking his infantry. One of the deadliest mistakes in Total War games, so you should keep that in mind. So I realized the calves were charging my Forsaken, but it doesn't matter. My opponent doesn't have enough infantry to stop all of my units. The hounds are also coming back. The other one are still not in the backline. I'm not sure what I was doing with them, but yeah, let's just hold down for a second. Let's see. Let's just look at this units just stacking. If I just turn my Hell Cannon and start shooting them, it's gonna accrue a lot of value. But overall, I'm trying to get rid of the calf right now. So my Manticore is chasing Illyrial. So let's see here. That was a beautiful hit that nearly destroyed the Illyrian Reavers, who are already 2 damage. The hounds are able to get to the archers. Archeon is going after Illyrial. For some reason, I mean, it's not that I'm crazy. Archeon has a flaming sword, so I thought he has flaming attack. He doesn't. That's why I'm just gonna leave this Fireborn alone. Otherwise, I would have just kept Archeon here to attack them. These guys do have. Let's move a bit here so we can see the icon. These guys have 70% magical fire resistance, and that's why I'm moving Archeon away from them. But it's fine. We're shooting them with a Soul of Damnation, which fortunately doesn't have fire damage also. That's a really nice thing. And look at this. My Chosen were able to hold a lot of units in place. One of them already won their fight. Now they're joining these blob fight against these cav units. Let's see. Are we shooting the White Lions? Yeah, that's a beaut. But unfortunately, we hit our Chosen a bit as well. I sent my Feral Manticore to stop these White Lions from destroying my Soul of Damnation. Again, I'm not sure what's going on, why my Soul of Damnation is keep shooting my really expensive Chosen. But as I said at the start of the battle, nothing I can do about that. But overall, yeah, we're getting some hits through, doing really fine here. My units are all fine. The Fireborn are staying in sustained battle, which is pretty bad for them. I'm fine with that. They're fighting Chosen and Forsaken. If these guys went for a cycle charge, that would have been really scary. I'm using Cascading Firecloak as well to deal with them, to get some more melee defense from stopping the Fireborn from doing too much damage to my units. At this part, I think I said screw it, let's just go in. I know these guys have fire resistance, but Archeon has enough weapon strength to deal with them. Still not realizing I don't have fire damage on him. So that was interesting. And Illyrial is not getting any respite. I'm sending my Manticore to deal with her. All the while, I don't care if it can catch up to her. It just means she has to be on her toes, and my opponent can't micro everything at the same time. So yeah, just a few Silver and Guard remaining, and now I'm turning around and shooting them. Each hit does around 600 to 700 damage to them. So yeah, just like that, if you don't count for Soul of Damnation, you're gonna get really punished badly, so have to keep that in mind. Now we're getting some attacks to Illyrial as well. She's healing herself, but I don't mind that. I'm just gonna destroy every ground unit my opponent has. I still have some Chosen, some Forsaken to deal with this Silver and God, and Archeon is also going for the Silver Guard. Now these guys have magic resistance, that means Arcane is not gonna do too well against them, but still the damage is high enough that it means these guys are gonna take a lot of damage in return. Let's see the last shot, which misses unfortunately. These guys are, I think, too close to Soul of Damnation, so yeah, that's why it's probably gonna miss some of its shots. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for the battle. Alarielle running away the whole battle, trying her best to do stuff, but not being able to. Now, remember I said there are ways to deal with Soul of Damnation. If I get the chance to play against Chaos and my opponent does bring it, because many players decide to not bring any artillery against Elven factions, which is understandable, especially single entity ones, because you can shoot them down with Fireball. And the Lore of High also have a spell that looks like Fireball. I don't remember, Soul something. Yeah, that does a really high amount of damage to Soul of Damnation and overall single entity artillery pieces as well. I'm gonna make a video about that for sure, so you guys know how many fireballs or soul fireball things that Lore of High has. How many does it take to bring down the artillery piece? And yeah, that's it. So let's see the kill counts and the damage done here. Archeon, not the best value there, because as I said, I didn't leave him in melee to deal with the Fireborn there. The Forsaken did fine, one of them did really well. Chosen also did really well. Really happy that these guys are strong, love their looks, love their lore and stuff. So yeah, happy about that. One of the Marauder Horsemen did fine. The Hounds, one of them did good. Manticores, always one does good, or half of the units do good, the other half unfortunately not too much. But look at this, 3000 damage value on Soul of Damnation. You should always keep that in mind, that your opponent can bring this artillery piece, especially if you're going to bring tight formation infantry, either range or melee. So yeah, this unit just destroyed my opponent's whole army. So let's see. White Lions, not doing too good, not bad. One of the Silver Guards did well, but the archers got shot down. The Fireborn also got shot down as well. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry about my voice again. Sorry if it was kind of short. As I said, I'm not feeling too hot right now, so yeah, I just had to make a video, and I didn't have enough time to think about it, or I didn't have enough time to make a battle that's the best for viewers. So yeah, and if you guys want to join my Discord server, you can find the link in the description of this video. And that's it. Catch you all later. Bye.